I just came off from watching the new Black Panther trailer, and it leads me to believe that T'Challa will show up in the end credits. Now I know what you thinking. Kevin Feige said it's too soon to recast Tchalla. Don't you know these Marvel people lie all the time? Yes, I mean Spider-Man No Way Home, anybody? What up, YouTube? It's your boy Fader J. Back like I left something, and I'm glad you're here. Yes, I'm glad you're here. And this is the reaction review of the Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer. And I'm going to break down to you why I believe T'Challa is still alive in this movie. Anybody heard of the blip, blip, blip? The blippity blip, blip, the blip, 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 the 5-year blip. I'm going to break that down while talking about this trailer at the same time, because your boy Fader J can do that. I can do the impossible. But before I break all this down and who I believe will be a great recast for it, this is what you need to do. If you like me making a fool of myself, then watch this video from the beginning all the way to the end. Because when you watch it all the way to the end, it helps me out in the algorithm, and people who feel like T'Challa should be recast, it brings more people in like that. And it helps your boy Fader J. I really appreciate it. Also, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to hit that notification bell. Because every time you hit that notification bell, it makes your boy Fader J feel oh so good and oh so swell. Yeah, that's how we do it up in here. So, the new Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer just dropped. Now, I will tell you this. The first trailer I seen didn't feel too good to me. It felt like it was a freaking memorial funeral, sad thing, sad story. And I don't want to be sad when I'm watching this. When I first watched the first Black Panther, I was inspired. I was motivated to take things up another notch. It just was so beautiful to see Wakanda and see all those people just walking around and just doing good, and just see a king sitting on the throne and thinking wisely and just doing dope things. But watching that trailer, that first trailer to drop, I'm not down with it. But seeing this new trailer, it clarified some things to me. I was looking at the trailer and it made me realize that T'Challa might be still alive, because I think this story right here is going to go on during the blip. You got to remember, T'Challa got blipped out. T'Challa got blipped out in Infinity War. The blip lasted for 5 long years, buddy. Yeah, it lasted 5 long years. And you have to think, with 5 long years and people outside of the Avengers not knowing what the blip was, and they think T'Challa's just gone, he's missing, he's dead, because he's been gone for 5 years, it will blow everybody's mind. And then come to think, other countries or other nations, they know about Wakanda now, because T'Challa came out and said, hey, this is Wakanda. We're going to share our products and all that good stuff with you. That's why you have Namor popping up and attacking Wakanda right now, because Wakanda is not secretive anymore. No, it's not. We're going to break that down. I'm going to tell you guys a lot of things that a lot of the haters don't want to hear, but I don't care. And I'm going to let you know what I feel about Shuri being in this suit too. Let's break this down though. Let's look at the pictures one by one. You have the first picture right here where you will think, because the queen is looking all sad and stuff, and the woman is walking around with the T'Challa Black Panther mask. It looks like a funeral, but it looks more of a celebration because they're wearing white. Who the freak wears white during a funeral? So that's kind of iffy to me. Maybe it's a memorial. I think it's more of a memorial than a funeral, but I still believe, ladies and gentlemen, that this is going on during the blip. Now you still have people dancing around, moving around. Now we get to Namor, and I'm only pulling out the things that stood out in the trailer. Namor is doing something secretive. Now a lot of people may be asking why the freak Namor is in this. I think that Marvel is going by the Fantastic Four type thing. The Fantastic Four type thing is where we first saw Namor. Excuse me if I'm wrong, but I know for sure that we first saw Black Panther in Fantastic Four. I believe the end credits, we're going to see a shadowy figure of T'Challa. Also, I feel like we're going to see the full oncoming, the full face, the full recast of T'Challa in Fantastic Four. So that's why we got Namor in this joint. And then, of course, we got the memorial of T'Challa on the billboard sign in Wakanda, looking fresh. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. You was the greatest. You was the greatest. But I know, Chadwick Boseman, you will want to see this thing live on. And I know that's what they're going to do for sure. We're looking at this picture right here. We have Namor. He's going down on his underworld throne. Now, they better pick it up because Aquaman did their thing, Namor. So Namor, MCU, step it up in this underworld world, this underwater world. Show us what you got. Show us that you can step it up and be better than DC, even though Fatal J is a hardcore DC fan. We're looking at this picture right here now. I'm looking at this picture, and it goes to show they haven't found nobody to sit on that throne yet. Not Shuri, not the Queen, not nobody. That throne is empty. 5-year blip, baby. 5-year blip. We got this picture right here where I can't tell if this is Wakandians or Namorians up in there. Now, you saying, Fatal J, what the freak is a Namorian? I don't know either, but it sounded dope. They're coming from under the water, and they're attacking this ship. They're attacking, and I believe, this is just me, something happened within this story where these underwater people the humans may have done something to them, blew up one of their underwater worlds, and they're supposed to attack the human beings, and they're going to attack Wakanda because they need their resources. And that's why the Wakandians, it's just a bunch of fighting. It's going to be the humans fighting, Wakandians fighting, and it's going to be the Namorians fighting. Let's keep it moving. Of course, we got Baku up in here looking oh so fresh and oh so clean. Now, a lot of people was led to believe that we were going to see several Black Panthers in this joint. Like, we were going to see Baku, we were going to see Shuri. Now, Fatal J is a big man. Like, Baku done picked up a lot of weight. I don't believe he's going to be the new Black Panther. Of course, they showed us who's going to be the new Black Panther. We're going to get to that later on, but let's continue. Right here, we still got Namor. This is going to be Namor focus. He's going to be the villain. And if you have to remember, Namor is an anti-hero. He started off as a villain. He is the first mutant in the books, but I know they're not going to go that route. But they could go this route because it seems like Marvel is slowly introducing to us villains and mutants. We're seeing a lot of mutants, like the Miss Marvel, the little girl. Turned out she's one of the first mutants. Miss Marvel. My thoughts about Miss Marvel? It sucks. It sucks greatly. Let's continue. We see a picture right here. Now, this image is very important because we have the Queen, and then we have Ironheart. You know who Ironheart is. I can't think of her name right now. See, every time the camera come on, the stuff like that happens. What's her name? Ricky or something? All I know is this Ironheart. I can't believe I forgot her name. But in the window, you see Namor's reflection, and he's getting ready to attack that throne room. Later on in the images, you're going to see the throne room full of water, full of fire. So Namor successfully attacked Wakanda, and we're going to take it from there. We see a picture right here where an army guy, the military, is fighting two Wakandian guards. Now, you know, of course, the women, the Majali, what they call them? The Damala. What do they call them? What's the name again? The De Jamale. Okay, I got it right. But the De Malaje are getting attacked by the army right here. So I told you this is going to be one of those hardcore movies where you're going to see nation versus nation versus nation. This is going to be a real serious film with not that much comedy in it, and good. Because one thing that I'm sick and tired of from these Marvel films is comedy after comedy after comedy. That Thor Love and Thunder, hot, boo-boo, trash. Let's continue. We got Namor confronting the Queen of Wakanda. So it's going to get up close, and it's going to get very personal in this, and people is not going to like this guy. It's very interesting to see what's going to happen to him. Next, we see a city fight. Now, I love the city fight that was in the first Black Panther movie, where you had T'Challa, you had Okayo, and you had the love interest. They was all fighting in the city. Look like we're going to get that again. But if you look closely, I think Okayo is driving a muscle car. We have Shuri on the motorcycle, and if you look just above, you have Ironheart up in the sky. She's flying around. Now, from what I've seen, this suit that she has is absolutely garbage, but that was way before this stuff got fixed up. The CGI got better, so we shall see if they step this up a thing or two. We have the Queen right here, like she's talking to the national thing where all the political leaders come together and have a conference, and look like she's telling the people out there we're under attack, or maybe the humans attacked Namor's people and she's trying to help them. Who knows? It's going to be something along those lines. Usually when you see scenes like this, a war is about to go down, so it's going to be real interesting to see what happens with that. Of course, again, we have Ironheart. Her suit looks bulky. Now, I know in the comic she has a very slender suit, but a lot of people told me this is the prototype, just like Iron Man's prototype. We have Namor attacking Wakanda, and we have Ironheart again, like she's putting together her suit. Now, I don't understand. How did Ironheart get mixed in with Wakanda? Is she's going to be from Wakanda? If she's from Wakanda, even though in the comments I know she's from the city, it could make sense that she's from Wakanda. So if she's from Wakanda, I can take that, because Wakanda is the leading country in the MCU universe where it comes to advancement. I think they're the #1 place. Could be wrong. Let me know in the comments below. We got Okayo again. If you look right by her, look like she flipped that muscle car. No telling who she's fighting, but she was always my favorite. And I will tell you this about Okayo. I wanted her to be the new Black Panther over Shuri. I don't think Shuri has those skills like that unless she ate the herb, and the herb made her tactical. But didn't in Black Panther 1, the fruit got destroyed and T'Challa was the last one? We shall see how that goes. And of course, we got T'Challa's love interest. I think the suit looks dope. It does have a Namorian feel, an Aztec feel, but it looks dope. I like her hair. Everything is popping. It looks great. We got Shuri and we got the Queen. Now, Shuri has this effeminate type look. I don't know if I'm too much rocking with that, because I always liked the thing that she did with the Black Panther, where she had her hair like Princess Leia. It gave her a cool, edgy, young hipster type look. We shall see how this go in the film. I'm not too much digging that bowl cut. You know, black people, we call it a chili bowl. She got a chili bowl on her head. So we'll see how that go. We got Baku. Baku still looking the same. I'm pretty sure he's going to kill it on his performance. We see the throne room absolutely destroyed. That looks dope. And finally, we have the suit. I will say the suit looks dope, but seeing that makes me miss T'Challa even more. Now, I told you guys I was going to give you my pick for who I think should be T'Challa. I think my pick, and if you already seen the thumbnail, you already know, I think it should be Denzel Washington's son. I think his name is John Washington. He's already been a leading man in a lot of films. I think he has that T'Challa look to him, and I think he will kill it. From what Kevin Feige said from his words, I believe they're going to recast, and I believe in the end credits we're going to get T'Challa back. A lot of people don't believe it. I believe it. I believe we're not going to get him in his clear form. We might see him in the shadows, might see his leg, might hear his voice, but I believe he's coming back. You guys get back to me. Let me know what you think. Do you think they're going to recast T'Challa? Do you think T'Challa is going to be in this movie? Or do you think Fatal J is dumb, stupid, and absolutely wrong? Get back at your boy Fatal J. Make sure to like. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification bell. Because every time you hit that notification bell, it makes your boy Fatal J feel oh so good and oh so swell. And I'm out of here. Ninja Banish.